Uncle Jesus is again. Well, hi folks, Jesus here from heaven. Father sent me in the name of Uncle Jesus, because Uncle Jesus is so angry. He's afraid he's going to lose too many subscribers. Oh, looks like he's left me some of the green drink. Jeez. Oh, look at those leaves. I don't want to spill it on the word here. Look at that. Oh, I can't see as good when I'm down here. I guess I'll put that there. I too am so disgusted. I don't even want to look at you people, you heathens. Lukewarm. Don't you know I spewed you out of my mouth a long time ago and you just pretended? And you non-believers too. You don't even know that you worship me still. It's modern day Moses in disguise right before your very eyes. And the Christians are busy waiting for a rapture, so they ain't getting anywhere either. They didn't listen to anything I said. I'm going to need Jesus. Uncle Jesus, can I borrow your glasses that are in here? Yes, you can go. Don't get germs on them. Thank you, thank you. I'll put these over here. Whew. I can't see you as good. But anyway, Jesus here. And, I have to drink this. I'm tired of your lukewarm, know-it-all Christian bullshit. How dare you put pictures of hell, people burning with their hands raised, like I'm torturing them if they don't believe in me right. None of you are believing me in right because I said nothing about dying and raising again. Man said that so they could make a religion out of what I was trying to get across. Treat each other as you would want to be treated. It would be a better world. There is no such thing as perfection. Chaos continues in every direction. It's up to you to make it a better world. But you're all worshiping the one. Think you're worshiping the right religion, the right Jesus? You didn't understand anything I said. You're still following the masters of fear. The one-eyed farmers. All of you worship the one-eyed farmers. All I can do is, there's nothing left for me but to be sarcastic. I'm watching it break like rotten elastic, but I'm still going to try to be fantastic. Let's see. Let me show you how fear works. It works on all of you. I don't care how smart you are. Look, this is how Moses starts things. Oh, I know. It's far off for some of you atheists to understand because you're so intellectual, aren't you? And the Christians don't understand. You're following the same people that you say are messing up the world. You're worshiping the snakes. Oh, I just lost 4 or 5 subscribers now. Leviticus, even though you're reading it backwards, read it. We're going to read right before Leviticus 8 at the end. You must stay at the entrance of the tent of meeting day and night for 7 days and do what the Lord requires of you so you won't die. For that is what I've been commanded. So Aaron and his sons did everything that the Lord commanded through Moses. Moses! Come on over here, Moses. not this time. Don't embarrass me again. I mean, I'm already dead for a long time. Moses, you really scared him into it this time, didn't you? Well, I did for their own good, that's all. They just don't understand it. Yeah, for her own good. And the children, too. Yeah. So, how this started was, I won't even get into that. I don't have time because your minds are already fumbling around. The priests began their ministry. Everything was commanded by Moses because God said. On the 8th day, oh, I love the 8th day, independent fundamental Baptists. You know that, though, don't you, Uncle Sid? I hope he's doing well. I hope you're doing well, Uncle Sid. And Penny. And other people. On the 8th day, Moses summoned up Aaron and his sons and the elders of Israel. He said to Aaron, take a bull calf for your sin offering and a ram for your burnt offering, both without defect, and present them before the Lord. Then say to the Israelites, take a male goat for a sin offering and a calf and a lamb, both a year old without defect, for a burnt offering, and an ox and a ram before a fellowship offering to sacrifice before the Lord together with a grain offering mixed with oil. For today the Lord will appear to you. How many of you swear the Lord appears to you and talks to you in your head every day? Why haven't you got a plan going together to make the world better? Because you're divided in little herds, led into freedom stalls. We are freedom stalls, mind, body, and all. Heard me say that before. I don't care who you are. The one-eyed farmers rule this world. Until we all wake up and see that it ain't gonna be too good. Then they took the things that Moses commanded in the front of the tent of meeting, and the entire assembly came near and stood before the Lord. What did he look like? You see how vaguely they all stood before the Lord. He's going to appear. Then Moses said, this is what the Lord hath commanded you to do, so that the glory of the Lord might appear to you. He's going to tell them how to see God. All these preachers on TV write books about how to hear the voice of God and all this crap. Don't you get it? It goes all the way back to here. Whoever tells you that they have the line to God and how you can reach God through them, they have you. They own you. They're the one-eyed farmers. Moses said to Aaron, come to the altar and sacrifice your sin offering and your burnt offering and make an atonement for yourself and the people. Sacrifice the offering. That is for the people. Make atonement for them, as the Lord has commanded. Then Aaron came to the altar and slaughtered the calf as a sin offering before himself. His sons brought the blood to him. It comes in a bowl, okay? This is church. This is church. His sons brought the blood to him, and he dipped his finger into the blood and put it on the horns on the altar. The rest of the blood he poured on the base of the altar. On the altar, he burned the fat, the kidneys, the covering of the liver for the sin offering, as the Lord commanded Moses. Where was he? It's like Benny Hinn, man. You people believe Benny Hinn's going to heal you if you go to the right one. And he knocks you down enough times. Then he slaughtered the burnt offering. Oh, wait a minute. Commanded the flesh and the hide he burned up outside the camp. Then he slaughtered the burnt offering. His sons handed him the blood, and he sprinkled it against the altar on sides. I already taught you what sprinkling means. Go look at Uncle Jesus' sprinkling video. It means they take a stick with lamb's wool or something else, and they shake blood. That's sprinkling. It's pretty. Sounds pretty. It's blood sacrifice, man. It's Satanism, whether you like it or not. Just under another name. Burnt offering, his sons handed him the blood. They washed the inner parts of the leg. They took a goat, the people's offering, sacrificed it, offered as a sin offering, as he did with the other one. They took a goat also, did the same thing. He brought the burnt offering, prescribed the way. He also burnt the grain offering, took a handful of it, burned it on the altar in addition to the morning's burnt offering. He slaughtered an ox and the ram as a fellowship offering, all kinds of offerings, just like these con artists on TV. Give vow faith for this, that, and the other thing. His sons handed him the blood. He sprinkled it against the altar on all sides, but the fat portions of the ox and the ram and the fat tail and the layer of the fat and the kidneys and the covering of the liver, these they laid on the breasts. These they laid on the breasts. And then Aaron burned the fat on the altar. Aaron waved the breasts. Yeah, just like you would see on a jungle show where they're waving something in the air that they burnt over fire to God. Yeah. Aaron waved the breast and the right thigh before the Lord as a wave offering. As who commanded? Moses. Moses. Yeah, you, Moses. Yeah, Moses. Aaron was the high priest for Moses. Get out of here. I didn't do it. So you have these, by the way, they were relatives. How convenient, the bloodlines. Don't you see it? Aaron waved the breast. He was the priest. See, the priest does this kind of stuff. Before the Lord. Where was the Lord? They keep saying the Lord. The Lord. They're going to be there with the Lord. Where was the Lord? Moses said. Then Aaron lifted his hands toward the people and blessed them, and having sacrificed the sin offering and burnt offering and fellowship offering, he stepped down. Moses and Aaron then went into the tent of meeting. When they came out, they blessed the people, and the glory of the Lord appeared to all the people. How? Same way your president walks up on a news show for a few minutes. Can we ask you some questions? And he walks away. You've made an appearance, all right. They don't even say what this guy looks like. Burnt offering. Fire came out from the presence of the Lord and consumed the burnt offering and the fat portions on the altar. And when all the people saw it, they shouted for joy and fell face down. So what they saw was fire came out of the presence of the Lord. What did the Lord look like? They still aren't telling you. Somehow fire came out, according to this, and consumed the burnt offering and the fat portions on the altar. It just sucked it up. This thing ate their blood sacrifices. Don't you get it? This is Satanism, if there is such a thing. Because according to this, there's no Satan until the New Testament. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, and here's the problem here. Where do you get this here? It's very sad here. Very sad. It's the death of Nobab and Abidu. Aaron's sons, Nobab and Abidu, took their censers, put fire to them, and added incense. They also did the priest's work too. Put fire in them and added incense, and they offered unauthorized fire before the Lord, contrary to his command. I don't think they did it on purpose, though, do you? But we'll blame them to make sure that they messed up. Here we go. Unauthorized fire before the Lord, contrary to his command. These are very particular, aren't they? What happened? So fire came out from the presence of the Lord and consumed them. This is, it wasn't me, even though I was back there, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. It wasn't me that did this. Whoever wrote this, I didn't consume it says, me, the Lord. They offered unauthorized fire before the Lord, contrary to my command. I didn't command it. Maybe Moses did. Fire came out from the presence of the Lord and consumed them, and they died before the Lord. No, I didn't see them die. I didn't do it. Moses then said to Aaron, This is what the Lord spoke when he said, among those who approach me, I will show myself holy in the sight of all people. I will be honored. He killed them. They made a mistake putting the wrong incense in. Took their censers, put fire in them, and added incense. And they offered unauthorized fire to the Lord. What does that mean? We all make mistakes, right? They did some religious procedure wrong, and supposedly God consumed them because he's holy. Man, don't get too close to this God. Don't get too close to this God. You can upset this God real easy. And when this God gets in your head, everything wrong. You'll be doing everything wrong. Unless you submit to the basics and not question anything. Okay, you saved me. Okay, I'm yours. Oh, and feel bad about dropping a gum wrapper or whatever. Go out of your mind like I did. I mean, Uncle Jesus did. So, jeez. And the Lord's purification at childbirth. I can go on and on here. I'll just sit down and tell you we'll talk about this, folks. The Lord said to Moses, this is purification after childbirth. The Lord, whoever the Lord is, supposedly they're saying it's God. How do you know it's not a man in charge of Moses? A woman who becomes pregnant and gives birth to a son will be ceremonially unclean for 7 days. And just as she is unclean during her monthly period, on the eighth day, independent fundamental Baptist, on the 8th day, the boy is to be circumcised. And I told you what they do with that. They can bury it under a tree and name it. The tree gets a name because of the circumcision of the boy. Oh, man. The woman must wait 33 days to be purified from her bleeding. She must not touch anything sacred. Whatever that means is what Moses says is sacred. She must not touch anything sacred. Or go to the sanctuary. She can't even go to the sanctuary until the days of her purification are over. If she gives birth, God will probably consume her if she's going to the sanctuary too early. Don't go to church too early. God will consume you because he's holy. By the way, you can't go to church according to the Bible in the Old Testament. If your testicles are messed up, if you're missing one, you can't go to church with a messed up testicle. I go on and on. If we don't have enough time, we're running out of space on Uncle Jesus' phone. It's just that what I really wanted to go, but it's taking too long, is I'm going to go over what somebody, the Harry Balls, he has 2 channels, Harry Ha Ha Ha, he showed me the verse Deuteronomy 30. Yeah, I read that before, and I actually put notes around it years ago. It's about fear tactics. Fear tactics. Moses says, God says. And also, yeah, I wrote here, fear. I used to think this was good. It's not good. You're worshiping the same people today. You said when you're doing a mask video, what do they want next? For us to wear a 6-pointed star? I thought you had it, but see, you're still attached to the 6-pointed star. You didn't let go of it all yet. I never said all of this. If anything, I was telling you a message, and they twisted it all and made it into a religion that pleases man, just as it did back here. Politics and religion is how the world runs. Wake the hell up. Take me back, Father.